The Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish text attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah, offers a fascinating glimpse into the religious and cultural milieu of the Second Temple period. This apocryphal work, which is not included in the canonical Bible, is significant for its rich themes and complex narratives that delve into the nature of the divine, the fate of humanity, and the cosmic struggle between good and evil. The text is divided into several sections, including the Book of Watchers, which describes the fall of the Watchers, angels who descended to earth and interacted with humans, leading to widespread corruption. Another key theme is the prophecy of the coming judgment, where Enoch serves as a mediator between God and humanity, emphasizing the importance of righteousness and the consequences of sin. By exploring these themes, we gain insight into the beliefs and values of ancient Jewish society, as well as the early foundations of Christian thought. As we embark on this exploration of the Book of Enoch, it is essential to set an engaging and informative tone that invites viewers to delve deeper into this intriguing text. The Book of Enoch is not merely an ancient manuscript, it is a treasure trove of wisdom that challenges our understanding of spirituality and morality. Its vivid imagery and profound messages resonate with contemporary issues, making it relevant even today. By examining the narratives within the Book of Enoch, we can uncover layers of meaning that speak to the human experience, bridging the gap between ancient beliefs and modern perspectives. Understanding ancient religious texts like the Book of Enoch is crucial for several reasons. First, these texts provide context for the development of religious thought and practice. They reveal how early communities grappled with existential questions and sought to understand their place in the universe. The Book of Enoch, in particular, sheds light on the diverse beliefs that existed within Judaism before the establishment of the rabbinic tradition. By studying such texts, we can appreciate the richness of religious history and the various interpretations that have emerged over time. Moreover, exploring the Book of Enoch allows us to engage with the broader themes of morality, justice, and the human condition. The text addresses fundamental questions about good and evil, divine judgment, and the hope for redemption. These themes are not confined to ancient times, they resonate with modern audiences who continue to seek answers to similar dilemmas. By examining the moral teachings found in the Book of Enoch, we can reflect on our values and the ethical frameworks that guide our lives today. Additionally, the Book of Enoch serves as a bridge between Judaism and Christianity. Many early Christians were influenced by its teachings, and certain concepts found in the text, such as the idea of a messianic figure and the final judgment, echo throughout the New Testament. Understanding the Book of Enoch enriches our comprehension of early Christian thought and the ways in which it diverged from and built upon Jewish traditions. This exploration not only enhances our knowledge of religious history, but also fosters interfaith dialogue and understanding. In a world where religious texts often spark debate and division, the Book of Enoch invites us to engage in thoughtful reflection and discussion. It challenges us to consider the complexities of faith and the diverse interpretations that arise from ancient writings. By approaching the Book of Enoch with an open mind, we can appreciate its literary beauty and the profound questions it raises about existence, morality, and the divine. In conclusion, the Book of Enoch is a significant work that offers valuable insights into ancient religious thought and its relevance to contemporary issues. Its themes of divine judgment, morality, and the cosmic struggle between good and evil resonate with audiences today, encouraging us to reflect on our beliefs and values. As we explore this ancient text, we not only gain a deeper understanding of the past, but also enrich our present and future spiritual journeys. The significance of the Book of Enoch lies not only in its historical context, but also in its ability to inspire and provoke thought, making it a vital subject for exploration in our quest for understanding ancient texts and their impact on modern life. In the Book of Enoch, the initial blessings that Enoch bestows upon the righteous serve as a profound commentary on the nature of divine favor and the implications of divine judgment during times of tribulation. Set against a backdrop of moral decay and societal upheaval, Enoch's blessings emerge as a beacon of hope for those who remain steadfast in their faith and righteousness. The context of these blessings is crucial. They are delivered during a period marked by the corruption of humanity, where the wicked flourish and the righteous suffer. Enoch, as a prophet and intermediary, articulates the divine will, emphasizing that despite the prevailing chaos, God's justice will ultimately prevail. The tribulation faced by the righteous is not merely a backdrop, but a catalyst for Enoch's proclamations. In a world where the wicked seem to prosper, the righteous often find themselves marginalized and oppressed. Enoch's blessings serve to reassure these faithful individuals that their perseverance will not go unnoticed. He emphasizes that their steadfastness in the face of adversity aligns them with divine favor, setting them apart from the wicked who indulge in sin and corruption. This distinction is vital, as it underscores the characteristics that define the righteous. They are compassionate, just, and committed to upholding God's commandments. Their lives reflect a deep-seated integrity and a desire to live in accordance with divine principles, even when surrounded by moral ambiguity. In contrast, the wicked are characterized by their arrogance, deceit, and disregard for divine law. They exploit the vulnerable, engage in acts of violence, and revel in their transgressions. Enoch's depiction of the wicked serves as a stark warning. Their apparent success is fleeting, and their actions will ultimately lead to their downfall. The blessings bestowed upon the righteous highlight the stark dichotomy between these two groups, reinforcing the idea that divine judgment is not arbitrary, but rather a response to the moral choices individuals make. Enoch's role as a prophet is to illuminate this distinction, reminding the righteous of their worth in the eyes of God and the inevitable consequences that await the wicked. The implications of divine judgment are profound and far-reaching. Enoch's blessings are not merely promises of future reward, they are a declaration of God's active involvement in human affairs. The righteous are assured that their faithfulness will lead to divine protection and eventual vindication. Enoch emphasizes that God sees the struggles of the righteous and will intervene on their behalf. This divine intervention is a recurring theme throughout the Book of Enoch, illustrating that God is not distant or indifferent to human suffering. Instead, he is deeply engaged in the moral fabric of the world, ensuring that justice is ultimately served. Moreover, Enoch's blessings serve as a reminder of the transformative power of faith. The righteous are encouraged to remain steadfast, knowing that their commitment to righteousness will bear fruit. Enoch's words inspire hope and resilience, urging the faithful to persevere even when faced with overwhelming odds. This message resonates deeply, as it speaks to the human experience of grappling with injustice and the longing for divine intervention. The blessings bestowed upon the righteous are not just assurances of future rewards, they are calls to action, encouraging individuals to embody the values of justice, compassion, and integrity in their daily lives. The role of divine intervention in human affairs is further emphasized through Enoch's prophetic visions. He foresees a time when the wicked will face judgment and the righteous will be exalted. This eschatological perspective reinforces the idea that history is moving toward a divine resolution, where justice will ultimately prevail. Enoch's visions serve as a source of comfort for the righteous, assuring them that their struggles are not in vain and that divine justice will be enacted in due time. This belief in a just and intervening God is a powerful motivator for the faithful, encouraging them to remain committed to their principles even in the face of adversity. In conclusion, the initial blessings that Enoch bestows upon the righteous are deeply significant within the context of tribulation and divine judgment. They serve as a source of hope and encouragement for those who remain faithful amidst the challenges posed by a corrupt world. By highlighting the characteristics of the righteous and the wicked, Enoch underscores the moral choices that define human existence and the consequences that follow. The blessings are not merely promises of future reward, they are a testament to God's active involvement in human affairs, assuring the righteous that their faithfulness will lead to divine intervention and ultimate vindication. Enoch's message resonates across time, reminding us of the enduring power of righteousness and the assurance that justice will prevail, even in the darkest of times. Through this exploration of Enoch's blessings, we gain a deeper understanding of the moral landscape of the Book of Enoch and the timeless relevance of its teachings in our own lives. In the Book of Enoch, the actions of the Watchers, a group of angels who descended to earth, play a pivotal role in shaping the narrative and moral landscape of the text. Their descent is not merely a physical act, it symbolizes a profound disruption of the divine order and introduces themes of temptation and corruption that resonate throughout the story. The Watchers, driven by a desire to interact with humanity, are motivated by a mix of curiosity, rebellion, and a longing for connection. Their initial intentions may appear benign, as they seek to teach humanity various skills and knowledge, but their actions ultimately lead to catastrophic consequences. The consequences of the Watchers' interactions with humans are far-reaching and devastating. Their unions with human women result in the birth of the Nephilim, a race of giants known for their strength and violence. The Nephilim embody the corruption that arises from the Watchers' actions as they become agents of chaos and destruction on Earth. The text describes how these beings wreak havoc, leading to widespread violence and moral decay among humanity. The once harmonious relationship between the divine and human realms is shattered, as the influence of the Watchers and their offspring leads to a society steeped in sin and depravity. This transformation serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of crossing boundaries and the consequences of unchecked desires. The themes of temptation and corruption are central to understanding the impact of the Watchers on humanity. The Watchers, in their pursuit of earthly pleasures, succumb to temptation and abandon their divine responsibilities. Their actions reflect a broader narrative about the nature of sin and the ease with which one can fall from grace. The allure of forbidden knowledge and the desire for physical connection lead the Watchers to make choices that ultimately result in their downfall. This theme resonates with the human experience, as it highlights the struggle between desire and duty, and the consequences that arise when one prioritizes personal gratification over moral integrity. Moreover, the corruption introduced by the Watchers extends beyond their immediate actions. It permeates the very fabric of society. The text illustrates how the knowledge imparted by the Watchers, while initially intended to benefit humanity, becomes a double-edged sword. The teachings of the Watchers include skills such as warfare, sorcery, and the art of seduction, which ultimately contribute to the moral decline of humanity. Instead of fostering growth and enlightenment, this knowledge leads to exploitation and violence. The once innocent curiosity of the Watchers transforms into a catalyst for chaos, illustrating how the pursuit of knowledge can lead to destruction when divorced from ethical considerations. The narrative of the Watchers also serves as a reflection on the nature of divine justice. As the consequences of their actions unfold, the Watchers are not left unpunished. The text describes how God observes the corruption that has arisen from their descent and ultimately decides to intervene. The divine judgment that follows serves as a reminder of the moral order that governs the universe. The Watchers, once exalted beings, are bound and cast into the abyss as a consequence of their rebellion. This act of divine retribution underscores the seriousness of their transgressions and reinforces the idea that actions have consequences, particularly when they disrupt the established order. In examining the actions of the Watchers, it becomes clear that their story is not just one of rebellion, but also a profound exploration of the human condition. The themes of temptation and corruption resonate deeply, inviting readers to reflect on their own struggles with desire and moral integrity. The Watchers' descent serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the consequences of straying from one's purpose. Their interactions with humanity highlight the fragility of moral boundaries and the ease with which one can fall into corruption. In conclusion, the actions of the Watchers in the Book of Enoch illustrate a complex interplay of motivations, consequences, and themes that resonate throughout the text. Their descent, driven by a desire for connection and knowledge, leads to catastrophic outcomes for both themselves and humanity. The consequences of their interactions serve as a stark reminder of the dangers of temptation and the ease with which corruption can take root. Through the narrative of the Watchers, the Book of Enoch invites readers to grapple with profound questions about morality, divine justice, and the nature of human existence, making it a timeless exploration of the complexities of faith and the human experience. In the Book of Enoch, the character of Enoch emerges as a pivotal figure, serving not only as a prophet but also as an intercessor for the fallen angels, known as the Watchers. His visions, which are rich in symbolism and profound in their implications, provide insight into the divine order and the moral complexities of the universe. These visions are not mere dreams or fanciful imaginings. They are deeply significant revelations that illuminate the relationship between God, humanity, and the celestial beings that inhabit the spiritual realm. Through these visions, Enoch gains a unique understanding of divine justice and mercy, positioning him as a crucial mediator in the cosmic struggle between good and evil. The nature of Enoch's visions is multifaceted, encompassing a range of themes that reflect the moral and spiritual dilemmas faced by both humanity and the Watchers. One of the most striking aspects of Enoch's visions is their apocalyptic character, revealing the ultimate fate of the wicked and the righteous. Enoch is granted glimpses of heaven, where he witnesses the glory of God and the angelic hierarchy, as well as visions of the impending judgment that awaits the fallen angels. These revelations serve to underscore the seriousness of the Watchers' transgressions and the consequences of their actions. Enoch's visions are not only a source of knowledge for him, but also a means of conveying divine truth to others, emphasizing the importance of righteousness and the need for repentance. Enoch's communication with the Watchers and God is a central element of his role as an intercessor. When the Watchers, realizing the gravity of their sins, seek Enoch's help, they turn to him in desperation. They implore him to act as a mediator between them and God, hoping to find mercy for their transgressions. Enoch's response to the Watchers is significant. He does not shy away from their pleas, but instead engages with them, demonstrating a willingness to understand their plight. This interaction highlights Enoch's unique position as a bridge between the divine and the fallen, as he navigates the complexities of their situation with compassion and insight. In his communication with God, Enoch serves as a voice for the Watchers, presenting their case and seeking a measure of mercy on their behalf. This act of intercession is profound, as it reflects Enoch's understanding of the themes of mercy and judgment that permeate the text. Enoch recognizes that while the Watchers have committed grave sins, they are still part of God's creation, and he advocates for them with a sense of urgency. His intercession is not an attempt to absolve them of their wrongdoing, but rather a plea for understanding and compassion in light of their fallen state. This dynamic illustrates the tension between divine justice and mercy, as Enoch grapples with the implications of the Watchers' actions and the potential for redemption. The themes of mercy and judgment are intricately woven into Enoch's intercession. While Enoch seeks mercy for the Watchers, he is also acutely aware of the need for justice. His visions reveal the consequences of the Watchers' actions, and he understands that divine judgment is inevitable. Enoch's role as an intercessor does not negate the reality of judgment. Instead, it emphasizes the complexity of God's nature, which encompasses both justice and mercy. This duality is essential to understanding the moral framework within which Enoch operates. He embodies the hope that even in the face of judgment, there is room for compassion and understanding. Enoch's intercession ultimately serves as a reflection of the broader themes present in the Book of Enoch. His willingness to advocate for the fallen angels speaks to the potential for redemption and the importance of mercy in the face of wrongdoing. Enoch's actions challenge the notion of a strictly punitive divine authority, suggesting that even those who have strayed from the path may find a glimmer of hope through sincere repentance and intercession. This theme resonates deeply with the human experience, as it invites readers to consider the complexities of forgiveness, accountability, and the possibility of transformation. Moreover, Enoch's visions and intercessions highlight the interconnectedness of all beings within the divine order. His role as an intercessor underscores the idea that the actions of the Watchers have far-reaching implications, not only for themselves, but also for humanity. The moral decay that results from their transgressions affects the entire world, and Enoch's advocacy serves as a reminder of the collective responsibility that exists within creation. This interconnectedness emphasizes the importance of striving for righteousness and the impact that individual choices can have on the broader community. In conclusion, Enoch's visions and his role as an intercessor for the fallen angels are central to the narrative of the Book of Enoch. His visions provide profound insights into the nature of divine justice and mercy, while his communication with the Watchers and God illustrates the complexities of intercession. Through Enoch's actions, the themes of mercy and judgment are brought to the forefront, inviting readers to reflect on the moral dilemmas faced by both celestial beings and humanity. Enoch's willingness to advocate for the fallen angels serves as a powerful reminder of the potential for redemption and the importance of compassion in the face of wrongdoing. Ultimately, Enoch's story challenges us to consider our own roles as intercessors in a world that often grapples with the tension between justice and mercy, urging us to seek understanding and forgiveness in our interactions with others. In the Book of Enoch, the judgments pronounced upon the watchers serve as a critical turning point in the narrative, illustrating the consequences of their actions and the broader implications for humanity. These judgments are not arbitrary. They are rooted in the moral order established by God and reflect the seriousness of the watchers' transgressions. As celestial beings who chose to abandon their divine responsibilities, the watchers face severe repercussions that resonate throughout the text, emphasizing themes of justice and retribution that are central to the moral framework of the Book of Enoch. The specific judgments given to the watchers are articulated with clarity and gravity. The most notable judgment is their binding and imprisonment in the abyss, a fate that underscores the severity of their rebellion. The watchers, who once held exalted positions in the heavenly hierarchy, are cast down as a direct consequence of their decision to descend to earth and engage in forbidden relationships with human women. This act of defiance against divine authority results in their loss of status and freedom, serving as a stark reminder that even the most powerful beings are not exempt from accountability. The text details how they are bound by chains and cast into darkness, where they will remain until the day of judgment. This punishment reflects the principle that those who disrupt the divine order must face the consequences of their actions. The implications of the watchers' actions extend far beyond their individual fates. They have profound consequences for humanity and the world at large. The union between the watchers and human women leads to the birth of the Nephilim, a race of giants known for their violence and corruption. The Nephilim embody the chaos and moral decay that arise from the watchers' transgressions, wreaking havoc on the earth and contributing to a society steeped in sin. The text describes how the Nephilim engage in acts of brutality, leading to widespread suffering and destruction. This outcome serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the consequences of straying from divine principles. The actions of the watchers not only result in their own downfall, but also unleash a wave of corruption that affects all of humanity. The consequences of the watchers' actions highlight the themes of justice and retribution that permeate the Book of Enoch. The judgments pronounced upon the watchers serve as a manifestation of divine justice, illustrating that God does not overlook transgressions, regardless of the status of the offender. The binding of the watchers is a clear indication that divine authority prevails over rebellion, reinforcing the idea that justice is an integral aspect of the cosmic order. The text emphasizes that the watchers' actions have disrupted the balance of creation, and their punishment is a necessary response to restore that balance. Moreover, the theme of retribution is intricately linked to the moral choices made by the watchers. Their decision to abandon their heavenly duties and engage in forbidden relationships reflects a profound moral failing, and the resulting judgment serves as a reminder that actions have consequences. The watchers' punishment is not merely a reaction to their rebellion, it is a reflection of the moral law that governs the universe. This principle resonates with the human experience, as it underscores the importance of accountability and the need for individuals to consider the implications of their choices. The judgments upon the watchers also serve to reinforce the idea of divine order and the consequences of disrupting it. The watchers' descent to earth represents a violation of the boundaries established by God, and their subsequent punishment illustrates the seriousness of such transgressions. This theme is particularly relevant in a world where moral ambiguity often reigns, reminding readers that there are consequences for straying from the path of righteousness. The narrative encourages individuals to reflect on their own actions and the potential impact they may have on the broader community. Furthermore, the implications of the watchers' actions extend to the concept of collective responsibility. The chaos unleashed by the Nephilim serves as a reminder that the consequences of individual choices can reverberate throughout society. The moral decay that results from the watchers' transgressions affects not only themselves, but also the entire human race. This interconnectedness emphasizes the importance of striving for righteousness and the impact that individual choices can have on the broader community. The text invites readers to consider their own roles in the moral landscape and the ways in which their actions contribute to the collective well-being of society. In conclusion, the judgments pronounced upon the watchers in the Book of Enoch are significant both for the watchers themselves and for humanity as a whole. Their binding and imprisonment serve as a powerful reminder of the consequences of rebellion against divine authority and the importance of accountability. The implications of their actions extend far beyond their individual fates, leading to the birth of the Nephilim and the subsequent moral decay that affects all of humanity. Through the themes of justice and retribution, the narrative emphasizes the need for individuals to consider the implications of their choices and the importance of striving for righteousness. Ultimately, the story of the Watchers serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of temptation and the necessity of adhering to the moral order established by God, inviting readers to reflect on their own actions and the potential consequences they may have in the world. In the Book of Enoch, the prophetic elements regarding the coming of a messianic kingdom are central to its eschatological vision, offering a profound glimpse into the future that awaits humanity. This kingdom is not merely a distant hope, it represents the culmination of divine justice and the restoration of order in a world marred by sin and corruption. Enoch's prophecies regarding the Messianic kingdom are significant for several reasons, as they provide a framework for understanding the nature of divine intervention, the characteristics of the righteous, and the overarching themes of hope and restoration that permeate the text. The significance of the Messianic kingdom in Enoch's prophecies lies in its role as a divine promise of redemption and justice. Enoch envisions a time when the righteous will be vindicated and the wicked will face judgment for their transgressions. This prophetic vision serves as a source of comfort for the faithful, assuring them that their struggles and suffering will not be in vain. The Messianic kingdom is portrayed as a time of divine intervention, where God will establish his reign on earth, bringing about a new order characterized by peace, righteousness, and harmony. This vision is particularly poignant in the context of the Book of Enoch, which addresses the moral decay and chaos resulting from the actions of the Watchers and their offspring, the Nephilim. The promise of a messianic kingdom offers a counter-narrative to the despair and corruption that permeate the present world, instilling hope in the hearts of the righteous. In Enoch's prophecies, the characteristics of the righteous in this future kingdom are vividly depicted. The righteous are portrayed as those who remain steadfast in their faith, adhering to God's commandments and embodying virtues such as justice, compassion, and humility. They are depicted as a remnant who have endured trials and tribulations, yet have remained faithful to their divine calling. In the Messianic kingdom, these individuals will be rewarded for their perseverance, experiencing a profound transformation as they are elevated to positions of honor and authority. Enoch emphasizes that the righteous will shine like the stars, reflecting the glory of God and serving as beacons of light in a world that has often been shrouded in darkness. The characteristics of the righteous also include their role as instruments of divine justice. In the Messianic kingdom, they will participate in the administration of God's justice, ensuring that righteousness prevails and that the wicked are held accountable for their actions. This active engagement in the establishment of divine order underscores the idea that the righteous are not passive recipients of blessings. Rather, they are called to be co-laborers with God in the restoration of creation. This theme resonates deeply with the human experience, as it invites individuals to consider their own roles in promoting justice and righteousness in the world around them. The themes of hope and restoration are intricately woven into Enoch's vision of the Messianic kingdom. The prophetic elements regarding this future reality serve as a powerful reminder that, despite the current state of chaos and moral decay, there is a divine plan at work that will ultimately lead to restoration. Enoch's prophecies instill hope in the hearts of the faithful, assuring them that their struggles are not in vain and that God is actively working to bring about a new order. This hope is not merely wishful thinking, it is grounded in the certainty of God's promises and his unwavering commitment to justice. The Messianic kingdom represents a restoration of the original divine order, where the relationship between God, humanity, and creation is fully reconciled. Enoch's vision emphasizes that this restoration will involve the removal of all that is corrupt and unjust, paving the way for a renewed creation characterized by peace and harmony. The righteous will experience a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose as they participate in this divine restoration, reflecting the transformative power of God's grace in their lives. Moreover, the prophetic elements regarding the Messianic kingdom highlight the importance of community and collective identity among the righteous. Enoch envisions a united people who share a common purpose and commitment to righteousness. This sense of community is essential for the establishment of the Messianic kingdom, as it fosters an environment where individuals can support and encourage one another in their pursuit of holiness. The righteous are called to stand together in solidarity, embodying the values of love, compassion, and justice that will characterize the future kingdom. In conclusion, the prophetic elements regarding the coming of a Messianic kingdom in the Book of Enoch are rich with significance, offering a vision of hope and restoration for humanity. Enoch's prophecies assure the faithful that divine justice will ultimately prevail, and the righteous will be vindicated in the face of adversity. The characteristics of the righteous in this future kingdom reflect their steadfastness, commitment to justice, and active engagement in the restoration of creation. Through the themes of hope and restoration, Enoch's vision invites readers to reflect on their own roles in promoting righteousness and justice in the world. Ultimately, the Messianic kingdom serves as a powerful reminder that, despite the challenges and moral decay present in the world, there is a divine promise of redemption that awaits those who remain faithful to God's calling. In the Book of Enoch, the origins and roles of evil spirits are intricately tied to the narrative of the Watchers, the fallen angels who descended to earth and engaged in forbidden relationships with human women. This act of rebellion not only led to their own downfall, but also resulted in the birth of their offspring, the Nephilim, a race of giants known for their violence and corruption. However, the consequences of the Watchers' actions extend beyond the Nephilim. Their offspring ultimately transform into evil spirits, marking a significant development in the cosmic struggle between good and evil. This transformation and the subsequent impact of these spirits on humanity are central themes in the Book of Enoch, illustrating the pervasive nature of evil and the ongoing battle against it. The transformation of the Watchers' offspring into evil spirits is a critical aspect of Enoch's narrative. After the Great Flood, which serves as divine retribution for the rapid wickedness that arose from the Nephilim, the spirits of these giants do not simply cease to exist. Instead, they are condemned to wander the earth as malevolent entities. The text describes how these spirits, now devoid of physical bodies, become restless and seek to exert their influence on humanity. They are characterized as deceptive and destructive, embodying the very corruption that led to their original creation. This transformation signifies a profound shift in their nature. Once beings of immense power, the Nephilim are now relegated to the role of evil spirits, perpetually seeking to lead humanity astray. The impact of these evil spirits on humanity is both profound and far-reaching. The Book of Enoch portrays these spirits as actively engaged in corrupting human beings, inciting them to sin and rebellion against God. They are depicted as tempters, whispering lies and fostering desires that lead individuals away from righteousness. The spirits exploit human weaknesses, encouraging acts of violence, immorality, and idolatry. This influence creates a pervasive atmosphere of moral decay, as the spirits work tirelessly to undermine the divine order established by God. The text emphasizes that the presence of these evil spirits contributes to the suffering and chaos experienced by humanity, illustrating the destructive power of sin and the consequences of turning away from divine guidance. Moreover, the ongoing struggle between good and evil is a central theme in the Book of Enoch, and the role of evil spirits is integral to this cosmic battle. The narrative highlights the tension between the forces of righteousness, represented by God and His faithful servants, and the malevolent spirits that seek to disrupt the divine plan. Enoch himself is portrayed as a figure who stands in opposition to the evil spirits, serving as a prophet and intercessor for humanity. His visions reveal the ultimate fate of these spirits, assuring the faithful that their influence will not endure forever. The text emphasizes that God will ultimately triumph over evil, and the spirits will face judgment for their actions. This struggle between good and evil is not merely a distant cosmic battle, it is a reality that plays out in the lives of individuals. The Book of Enoch invites readers to recognize the presence of evil in the world and the importance of remaining vigilant against its influence. The narrative serves as a reminder that humanity is engaged in a spiritual warfare, where the choices made by individuals can either align them with the forces of good or lead them into the snares of evil. The ongoing struggle is characterized by the need for discernment, as individuals must navigate the temptations and deceptions presented by the evil spirits. Furthermore, the Book of Enoch emphasizes the importance of divine intervention in this struggle. While the evil spirits seek to lead humanity astray, God remains actively involved in the affairs of the world, providing guidance and protection for the righteous. Enoch's role as a prophet underscores the idea that God communicates with his people, revealing truths that empower them to resist the influence of evil. The text assures the faithful that they are not left to face the struggle alone. Rather, they have access to divine wisdom and strength that enables them to overcome the challenges posed by the evil spirits. In conclusion, the origins and roles of evil spirits in the Book of Enoch are intricately linked to the narrative of the Watchers and their offspring. The transformation of the Nephilim into malevolent spirits marks a significant development in the cosmic struggle between good and evil. These spirits actively seek to corrupt humanity, fostering sin and moral decay, while the ongoing struggle between righteousness and malevolence serves as a backdrop for the human experience. The Book of Enoch invites readers to recognize the reality of this struggle and the importance of remaining vigilant against the influence of evil. Ultimately, the narrative assures the faithful that divine intervention is available, empowering them to resist temptation and align themselves with the forces of good. Through this exploration of evil spirits, the Book of Enoch provides a profound commentary on the nature of sin, the consequences of rebellion, and the enduring hope for redemption and restoration in the face of darkness. In the Book of Enoch, the descriptions of heaven and the divine throne are rich with vivid imagery and profound symbolism, offering readers a glimpse into the celestial realm and the nature of divine authority. Enoch's visions transport us to a place of unparalleled beauty and majesty, where the glory of God is manifest in ways that inspire awe and reverence. These descriptions serve not only to illustrate the splendor of heaven, but also to convey deeper theological truths about the nature of God, his authority, and the order of creation. The imagery used in Enoch's vision of heaven is both intricate and evocative. Enoch describes a celestial landscape filled with light, radiance, and ethereal beauty. The heavens are depicted as a vast expanse, adorned with luminescent beings and celestial bodies that reflect the glory of God. Enoch's vision includes descriptions of angels, often referred to as the Holy Ones, who surround the divine throne, singing praises and worshiping the Creator. The use of light as a central motif symbolizes purity, holiness, and the divine presence. This imagery serves to emphasize the stark contrast between the heavenly realm and the earthly experience, highlighting the transcendence of God and the sanctity of his dwelling place. One of the most significant elements of Enoch's vision is the divine throne itself. The throne is portrayed as a majestic and awe-inspiring seat of authority, symbolizing God's sovereignty over all creation. Enoch describes the throne as being surrounded by a brilliant light, with the appearance of precious stones and materials that reflect its grandeur. This imagery conveys the idea that the throne is not merely a physical structure, but a representation of divine power and majesty. The throne serves as the focal point of heaven, where God presides over the universe, exercising his authority and judgment. The occupants of the divine throne are equally significant in Enoch's vision. Enoch describes God seated upon the throne, surrounded by a host of angels and celestial beings who serve him. This assembly of heavenly beings underscores the idea of divine governance and the order of creation. The angels are depicted as ministering spirits, carrying out God's will and executing his commands. Their presence around the throne emphasizes the communal aspect of divine authority, where the heavenly host participates in the worship and service of God. This portrayal reinforces the notion that God is not isolated in his authority. Rather, he is surrounded by a community of beings who reflect his glory and serve his purposes. The themes of divine majesty and authority are woven throughout Enoch's descriptions of heaven and the divine throne. The imagery of light, beauty, and grandeur serves to elevate the understanding of God's nature, portraying him as the ultimate source of power and holiness. Enoch's vision emphasizes that God is not merely a distant deity but an active and engaged ruler who governs the cosmos with wisdom and justice. The divine throne symbolizes this authority, representing the place from which God exercises his sovereignty over all creation. Moreover, the depiction of the divine throne and its occupants highlights the importance of worship in the heavenly realm. The angels surrounding the throne are engaged in continuous praise and adoration, reflecting the centrality of worship in the life of heaven. This theme serves as a reminder of the proper response to divine majesty. The inhabitants of heaven recognize God's greatness and respond with reverence and devotion. Enoch's vision invites readers to consider their own posture toward God, encouraging a spirit of worship and humility in the presence of the divine. Enoch's descriptions also carry implications for understanding the relationship between heaven and earth. The divine throne serves as a bridge between the two realms, symbolizing the connection between the Creator and His creation. Enoch's vision suggests that the authority of God extends beyond the heavenly realm and into the affairs of humanity. This connection emphasizes the idea that God is intimately involved in the world, overseeing the moral order and holding individuals accountable for their actions. The throne, therefore, represents not only divine authority, but also divine justice, as God presides over the judgment of both angels and humans. Furthermore, the imagery of heaven and the divine throne serves to instill hope in the hearts of the faithful. Enoch's visions assure believers that despite the chaos and corruption present in the world, there is a divine order established in heaven. The majesty of God and the authority of His throne provide a foundation for trust and confidence in His ultimate plan for creation. Enoch's descriptions remind readers that God is sovereign and His purposes will prevail, even in the face of adversity. In conclusion, Enoch's descriptions of heaven and the divine throne are rich with imagery and symbolism that convey profound theological truths about the nature of God and His authority. The vivid portrayal of the heavenly realm, filled with light and beauty, serves to elevate the understanding of divine majesty. The divine throne, as the seat of authority, symbolizes God's sovereignty over all creation and the communal aspect of worship among the heavenly host. Through these descriptions, Enoch emphasizes the themes of divine majesty and authority, inviting readers to reflect on their own relationship with the Creator. Ultimately, Enoch's visions instill hope and assurance in the hearts of the faithful, reminding them of the divine order that governs the universe and the promise of God's ultimate justice and restoration. The Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish text that has captivated scholars and spiritual seekers alike, presents a wealth of themes and insights that are crucial for understanding the complexities of faith, morality, and the divine order. Throughout our exploration of this remarkable work, we have delved into several key themes that resonate deeply with contemporary audiences, emphasizing the importance of understanding ancient texts for spiritual growth and personal reflection. As we summarize these insights, it is essential to recognize how they can inform our spiritual journeys and encourage us to engage with the profound questions of existence. One of the central themes of the Book of Enoch is the concept of divine judgment. The text vividly illustrates the consequences of moral transgressions, particularly through the narrative of the Watchers and their offspring in the Philip. The rebellion against divine authority leads to catastrophic outcomes, culminating in the Great Flood as a form of divine retribution. This theme serves as a powerful reminder that our actions have consequences, and it invites us to reflect on the moral choices we make in our own lives. Understanding the nature of judgment as depicted in Enoch can inspire us to strive for righteousness and integrity, recognizing that our decisions shape not only our destinies but also the world around us. In contrast to the theme of judgment, the Book of Enoch also emphasizes the possibility of redemption. Enoch himself serves as a figure of hope, acting as an intercessor for the fallen angels and advocating for mercy on their behalf. This duality of judgment and redemption underscores the complexity of divine justice, illustrating that while consequences are inevitable, there is also room for compassion and forgiveness. This theme encourages viewers to reflect on their own experiences of failure and the potential for transformation. It invites us to consider how we can seek redemption in our lives, whether through acts of kindness, repentance, or a commitment to personal growth. Another significant theme in the Book of Enoch is the ongoing struggle between good and evil. The text portrays a cosmic battle where the forces of righteousness, represented by God and His faithful servants, stand in opposition to the malevolent spirits that seek to lead humanity astray. This theme resonates with the human experience, as we often find ourselves navigating moral dilemmas and facing temptations that challenge our values. By understanding this struggle, we can cultivate a greater awareness of the spiritual warfare that exists in our lives and the importance of remaining vigilant against the influences of evil. The Book of Enoch encourages us to align ourselves with the forces of good, fostering a sense of agency in our spiritual journeys. Moreover, the Book of Enoch invites us to explore the nature of divine authority and the majesty of God. Enoch's vivid descriptions of heaven and the divine throne reveal a God who is both transcendent and immanent, actively involved in the affairs of humanity. This portrayal of divine majesty inspires awe and reverence, reminding us of the greatness of the Creator and the importance of worship in our lives. By engaging with these themes, we can deepen our understanding of our relationship with God and cultivate a spirit of humility and gratitude. As we reflect on these key themes and insights from the Book of Enoch, it becomes clear that understanding ancient texts is vital for our spiritual growth. These writings offer timeless wisdom that transcends cultural and historical boundaries, providing guidance for navigating the complexities of life. By engaging with the teachings of the Book of Enoch, we can gain valuable insights into our own spiritual journeys, fostering a deeper connection with the divine and a greater understanding of our moral responsibilities. In light of these reflections, we encourage viewers to take the time to contemplate the themes of judgment and redemption in their own lives. Consider how these concepts manifest in your experiences and relationships. Are there areas where you seek redemption or healing? How can you align your actions with the values of righteousness and compassion? Engaging with these questions can lead to profound personal growth and transformation. As we conclude this exploration of the Book of Enoch, we invite you to continue this journey with us. If you found value in the insights shared in this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for further exploration of ancient texts and spiritual themes. Your support helps us create more content that delves into the rich tapestry of spiritual wisdom found in various traditions. Additionally, liking and sharing this video with others can foster meaningful discussions and encourage more individuals to engage with the profound teachings of the Book of Enoch and other ancient writings. In summary, the Book of Enoch offers a treasure trove of themes and insights that are relevant to our spiritual journeys today. By understanding the complexities of judgment, redemption, and the struggle between good and evil, we can cultivate a deeper awareness of our moral choices and their implications. The portrayal of divine authority and majesty invites us to approach our relationship with God with reverence and humility. As we continue to explore these ancient texts, let us remain open to the wisdom they offer and the transformative potential they hold for our lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to exploring more spiritual insights together in the future.